chow down chow or random gaming, depending on what
Now,
you're
the
watching.
fight that just happened yesterday is Alistair Overeem and Walt Harris. I think it is officially named UFC Florida. A very entertaining fight card. There's some absolute barn burners on the card. Some really, really good fights. Nate Landwehr, Darren Elkins was a a mess of blood and shouting. I don't think the scorecards got it right. I think it's way closer than the 30-27 unanimous decision. But Landwehr moves on. Miguel Baeza defeating Matt Brown by knockout. A clean punch that knocked an incredibly durable veteran and Matt the Immortal Brown down. Miguel Baeza has some power in his hands. He is fast. He is young. He is hungry. And defeating Matt Brown is always a big deal. I think he's ready for something bigger in the welterweight division. I really think Miguel Baeza should get a big step up in competition. Now going into the main card, sort of going from top down again. Alistair Overeem, Walt Harris. Now we all know the backstory of Walt Harris, how incredibly sad it is about his stepdaughter Anaya Blanchard. The world was rooting for Walt Harris, and for a brief moment in round one, we thought we were gonna get what we asked for with a Walt Harris knockout, and him saying, "This is for you, Anaya." Everyone in the arena is crying, while Alistair Overeem is still sitting there wondering where the hell his chin has been. Well, that didn't happen because Walt Harris burned out all his energy trying to chase for the finish, and Alistair Overeem, being the great grappler he is now, and the good veteran, all the experience that he had, was able to turn the fight around. And I always knew that the ground game was going to be Walt Harris's biggest downfall. I just didn't know how clueless he would be when he get on the ground. So in the middle of the first round, Alistair Overeem sort of started riding Walt Harris, and that was it basically. We found the formula. It was ground and pound, ground and pound. And trust me, the referee gave him all the chances to stop the fight. By the way, going back to the Anthony Smith thing, if this fight was stopped, how the hell was the Anthony Smith fight not stopped in round 4? Come on. Come on. Anyways, referee gave Walt Harris all the chances, but once Alistair Overeem, he caught him with that high kick, then a punch, knocked him down. Once Walt was on the ground and Overeem was on him, Overeem was way too good of a grappler, and Walt Harris just didn't know what to do. Just kept getting short punches to the face until the referee had to mercifully stop the fight. Um, I feel bad for Walt Harris, of course. Can't imagine what he's going through right now. But then again, like Dana said, just being there should be a win. So Walt Harris, you're probably not listening by a long shot. But if you are, just know that Anaya would have been extremely proud of your performance. You came in there and you gave it everything you got. And this whole thing did not knock you down. And you are going to come back stronger. With that said, Alistair Overeem turning back the clock. Good fight, good performance. Sort of did what Alistair Overeem does at 40 years of age. I think the next fight for Overeem should be Derek Lewis. I think that's a great fight to make. And Derek Lewis just came back from a win against Ilir Latifi. Overeem Lewis, make it happen. Headline of fight night. Is a very classic stylistic matchup with Overeem being primarily a grappler now versus Lewis, who's a big power puncher. We'll see what happens. I think that makes the most sense in terms of the rankings. In terms of Walt Harris, give him someone respectable in the top 15. I think it is. I think it deserves another crack at a top 15 fighter with his recent string of finishes. Plus, he has a great backstory. We could sell any card as a headliner, definitely. So let me just, you know what? I'm gonna take a look at the rankings at heavyweight. I'm gonna make a fight for Walt Harris right freaking now. Heavyweight, blah blah blah. Junior Dos Santos would be a pretty good fight, although he's ranked a little bit too front of the line. Or if Cain Velasquez is ever thinking about a return, that could be a great fight. You know, there are a lot of great fights to make in the heavyweight division, and Walt Harris has no shortage of opponents. So he's gonna come back stronger. I know that.